If you believe we're sending a rocket to go around the moon, time to grow up, you're not a child anymore. I have realized so many people's beliefs are stuck in childhood fantasies that they can't let go. I've seen so many people saying, I saw it on live TV with my own eyes. Yeah, and I watched Spider-Man last night on TV, that doesn't mean it's real. You saw a rocket curve in the sky. Did you actually see it go to the moon? No, you didn't. You didn't stop to think why all the news networks are showing a rocket launch being carried out. If you've seen the first moon landing and thought, yeah, we definitely went there, you might as well still be writing letters to Santa Claus. The first photo of Earth was also taken on April 1st, 1960. Think about that. Also, have you even looked into the origins of NASA and Jack Parsons? Also, Wernher von Braun, the so-called father of rocket science, had Psalm 19:1 written on his tombstone. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Why would someone so involved with NASA put that there? Why do 80 million taxpayer dollars a day go to NASA? Why pick April Fool's Day to basically show this to the world? Imagine we're just in an endless vacuum called space. Like we're just a speck of dust, just insignificant, and everything happened by chance with no purpose. Anyways, I enjoyed the April Fool's joke. I'll stick with my tinfoil hat. And if you're still asleep, keep staring at the sky. That's exactly where they want you looking.
Did you know the entire meaning of this rocket goes directly back to Hollywood? And I don't mean a little bit, I mean in every single way. If you've already seen this part, just hold on because we'll get to the really crazy stuff in 1 minute. So first, it was at 8:33 and T-minus 33, oddly. But look at this. You can see these wrinkles and what looks to be plastic. This is right off of Fox News. Fox, Not a Mockingbird News. What's wild is it looks exactly like an inflatable. We totally know that's not true though, but why are they showing this on Fox, Not a Mockingbird News? Now, even though that thing looked like an inflatable, we do have something in the sky, of course going at a 45-degree angle like always to fall in the ocean. Just kidding, that's a joke. A joke. And then we have videos like this. But it just goes to ask question, why the inflatable on the news then? By the way, completely unrelated, they have super lifelike, like hyper realization holograms that they can put in the sky now. Who knew? Let's get into Hollywood, because why is it that one of the astronauts literally, for real, look it up, played a part in Star Trek? And that's not all, it gets much, much deeper. All the paid creators on Twitter post the same exact message right before it happened. Why? Because it's a freaking ritual. But did you know that Artemis, the name of the rocket, or Diane the Huntress, actually goes a whole lot deeper? It is exactly Hollywood. We'll get to that in a minute. So on Paul's Day, they have Ephesus, who are worshippers of goddess Diane, or Diane the Huntress, which fell down from Jupiter. Diopedes, meaning Zeus, so the image fell from Zeus himself, and then Artemis is actually Diane. You ready for the craziest part? This location is Holywood, Rome of Nemi. So how does the Huntress Diana in English or Artemis in Greek fit into this? She was the ancient pagan deity of Holywood, of which there are some are called Mere Diane or Lake Diane of Nemi, where they would do all their rituals. Come back to the rituals in a minute. Also, Holywood, synonymous with Hollywood, it's where they would get the wood for their magic wands. So Artemis was literally the god of Holywood, of Hollywood. And guess what they did at Mere Diane? Let's just say little ones will be taken out to the middle of the lake and offered up. Totally doesn't sound like the Hollywood that we know, right? And the ritual straight back to the tradition of Baal and Moloch. Fast forward 2026, the two deities in charge of Hollywood are still Artemis, like we saw on the rocket, the real rocket, and Baal. And they demand the same exact ritual.
I want y'all to look at this picture, okay? Just look at it real good. That is not AI. That is not fake. I have ran it through the AI, check, whatever. It's a real photo. Now, when I asked ChatGPT, what's going on here? Of course, ChatGPT verifies that it's real. And they say that it looks like this because they're fueling up the Artemis 2. Really? Look at it. I mean, it looks like a giant inflatable. Are you kidding me? Now, wait a minute. Check this out, too. There's another interesting point.
So we went to the moon today, apparently. But I have something I need you to explain to me. I'm going to show you a video, and if you could, let me know in the comments below what you think is happening right here.
Just wait, it gets so much better. Now check this out.
Didn't take long for them to be caught out with the moon mission. Watch this plane. Did you see that? Watch this again. Watch the plane.
Yeah, sure we went to the moon.
Back to you, Megan, at the Space Coast.
Thanks so much, Gary. Now, one of today's 4 astronauts, of course, Canadian Space Agency astronaut Jeremy Hansen. Let's go now to Jasmine with her next guest.
So much, Megan. Yeah, we're joining you.
Back to you, Megan, at the Space Coast.
Thanks so much, Gary. Now, one of today's 4 astronauts, of course, Canadian Space Agency astronaut Jeremy Hansen. Let's go now to Jasmine with her next guest.
So much, Megan. Yeah, we're joining you.
Canadian Space Agency astronaut Jeremy Hansen. Let's go now to Jasmine with her next guest.
So let me get this straight. You believe that astronauts are being sent on a moon mission today on April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day. Let's watch this video of a rocket launch and see what happens. It appears as if it hits water. That's crazy, but in the Bible it says that God created a firmament to divide the waters above from the waters below. And you think this government, who lies to us about everything, is now telling us the truth on April Fool's Day?
April 1st. And I can't help but wonder, is this where they tell us that they've made contact with, you know, an outer space species, you know, the aliens? That's just my random thought. What do you think?
This is the official NASA YouTube channel, and this is live, and of course they're gonna give us CGI, right? CGI, that's what they're gonna give us. See, this is why people like question NASA. This is why people question the moon landing. This is why people question all this stuff. You're telling me that the first mission to the moon in over 50 years, right, with technology, with the way it is, with live streaming, this is what you're gonna give us? You're gonna give us a CGI image of space? Look at this. Again, we have technology right now, right? You have iShow Speed, you know, doing incredible stuff on live. You have all these streamers doing everything on live right now. I mean, internet speeds are through the roof right now. And you're telling me this is the best they can do? This is the best NASA can do? This is what...
The Artemis 2 has officially launched into space on April Fool's Day. Again, the jokes write themselves. Honestly, they probably really went, right? They probably really did. I mean, you've seen it for yourselves. You've seen the video for yourselves, right? Right? So I hope that they have a safe trip. I hope that they do. Again, on April Fool's Day. Again, you really can't make any of this up if you tried. What a time to be alive. 50 years later, going back to the moon. 50 years later.
If no one else is going to say it, I'm going to say it. Why is the government, or especially the American government, hiding all of this misspent money in war and on the space race? It's absolute bullshit. All this time, they've just covered up the money they've spent, like they did in 9/11. Remember that? I don't know how much it was. I think it was $17 trillion that went missing. It's the same thing that happens with your funds here. So whenever they want you to, let's say, not notice the missing funds in the tax system, they'll do something like this. And they'll say that that's where they spent the money. But the rocket never went to space. The astronauts got a new identity. They got paid very well, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, no one's ever been to space. And I'll just show you. I'm just going to drop this photo here after this. Go on, Artemis.
So do you believe they landed on the moon the first time? Shall we begin? Are you really ready for this conversation? No, I'm serious. I want you to let me know in the comments if you believe they landed on the moon the first time. All this nonsense about the moon being so many millions of miles away, I feel like the moon is like a city over sometimes. It's like literally that close to me. And now they're supposed to have this moon expedition that's supposed to take place. I believe it's just another distraction. The thing is, a distraction from what? And the other question I've always had is, why would you manufacture something like that? Why would you deceive the world about going to the moon? And if you have that level of deception back then in the 60s, what level of deception are you running on us now? Things that just make you go,
Let's watch the most recent SpaceX rocket launch. And at the end, I want you to tell me if you really think these rockets are going to outer space. Check it out. Takes off nice and strong, fire thrusting out the tail end. It's like, man, this rocket is really going to go to outer space. Or is it? Because we know what the Bible tells us, how God created the heaven and the earth and placed a firmament over the earth. Waters above. Keep watching. You know, you have to really give them props though. They keep trying to break through this firmament. Doesn't ever really seem like it works though. Once again, these are my theories. I believe what the Bible says. You guys believe what you want. I'm just trying to show you what looks like a rocket breaking through the firmament, or at least trying to. All right, check it out. Here we are. We're getting close. And we're almost there. Oh, look, what happened? It stopped. And it blew up. It hit the waters above, not going any further. What's that look like to you?
Apparently, I'm not the only one that finds the irony in this. NASA pulls the ultimate April Fool's Day prank, pretending to go to the moon for the second time. I've actually seen so many people clowning this, and obviously because we know we never went the first time, and we're not even going now, we're going around the moon. but I know y'all get big mad at this. So I just wanted to throw it out there that I wasn't the only one that found the irony in it, nor am I the only one that thinks it's foolishness, that NASA is probably one of the biggest money laundering scams that the government has. The world is falling apart. We're sending people to orbit the moon. Like, what the hell are we thinking? And why aren't they actually stopping on the moon? They're going around it. They're not even going to the moon. So if we did it the first time in the 60s, why are we not doing it now in 2026? I don't know, y'all. But it being on April Fool's just makes it that much better. So for those of you that really get mad at this, I'm sorry. And for those of you who see the irony in it, you're welcome.
Hey, can someone tell me about Artemis in the Bible? And they will be shouting, "Great is Artemis of," and the city will be filled with confusion. Acts 19 verses 28 through 29. And here you have computer imagery that ends up coming up here in a second, as you see here. Lots of people confused, eh? And do y'all remember back in the 70s, there was this camera angle here as you watched this taking off from the moon, and they said, oh, Hollywood just got these new cameras, so we're putting this on the moon to show the takeoff from there. And here's another question for the people who are thinking that we came from monkeys and fish and everything. Why are you trying to leave this planet if we've been on this planet for billions of years and completely fine? And you also laugh at the conspiracy theorist was saying that they wear a tinfoil hat, yet you are going to the moon and going through the radiation belt with what? Oh yeah, tinfoil. Take care. God bless. Toodles.
Hold the pose. We need the backlight now. Hold your positions, let's move! Action! Keep it steady! Cut! That was perfect!
Beautiful day for the show. The science fiction show must go on. The sad thing is you got thousands of people out here all up and down the coast watching this. And after this launch is done, they're all going to disappear and go home. And then we're going to have a full moon rise out here. Everybody shows up to watch the fake. And they're going to miss the beauty of the real shortly after the full moon rise for April 1st, 2026. That's it. It is out of sight. Usually it fades just out of sight right before it starts going back down. When you have a good zoom, and if you can keep the zoom on there, you can see it go up, over, and down. There it is, guys. The show must go on. NASA, according to some in the CIA, is not a space agency. Some people say NASA is never a straight answer. The word NASA in Hebrew means to deceive. So the Earth is flat and stationary. That's absolute scientific fact. And the show from NASA for the last 60, 70 years has just been to say, look up there. Don't look down here. Don't look in the North Pole. Don't look in Antarctica that encloses our oceans. No, look up there. Don't look down here. Anyway, life is good. Create and maintain peace of mind for yourself and your family as much as you can. There's nothing more valuable than peace of mind. Go check out Eric Dubay on YouTube. Check out Taboo Conspiracy on YouTube. Dozens of real-world experiments. Check out Flatten the Curve by Vika Draza, commercial and military pilots proving the Earth is flat and stationary. Also check out Flat Earth Banjo and Eddie Alencar and his book, 16 Emergency Landings, proving flat Earth. So it was fun to be down here. But like I said, truly sad that you get thousands of people to come watch science fiction fakery, and they're all going to disappear in a few minutes, and then the beautiful full moon rise as the moon moves closer to us and over our flat stationary surface. That will be absolutely beautiful. It is real. That is science fiction. Up, over, and down, splash. Aloha. Have a great night.
The flat Earth map dates back over 1,000 years. This map is credited to being created by a Persian astronomer. His name was Al-Biruni, and he lived between 973 AD to 1048 AD. It's the official map of the United Nations and also the United States Geological Survey. It used to be present in many places before the creation of NASA and the Antarctic Treaty in 1959. Here you see it with Admiral Byrd. This map has been restored by Dmitry from Russia with suggestions of mine, Idialenkar. Known by my YouTube channel Flat Earth Banjo, I asked Dmitry to include the Bermuda Triangle and Point Nemo, a place deep in the Pacific where NASA buries rockets. Then Robert Tozzi, a professional mapmaker, came along and enhanced the map even more. There are many people now selling this map online, but if you could order it from my online store, I would greatly appreciate it. Visit my online store now and order one of the items. I humbly thank you.